Hello, YouTube people, denizens. I'd like to share a quick story with you to let you know that who you call God is real. God is real in my life. You know what I'm saying? And this is not a religious video. This is a sincere video. I just want to share something that happened to me a few years ago, and I'm trying to keep it less than 5 minutes. All right. A few years ago, when I was living in East Elmhurst, Queens, I had to go to the bank for my grandmother. I think it was a Saturday morning. It was real hot outside. I had to catch the bus. I was late. You know the bank closes like at 1 o'clock on Saturdays, and it reopens at 3 or something. Anyway, it was like 12:30. And this bus, the Q66 that runs on Northern Boulevard, it runs every 15, 20 minutes. So I said, if I miss this bus, I'm going to miss the bank. So I'm walking up to Northern Boulevard. I'm walking up 98th Street towards Northern Boulevard, coming from down in the Hearst. And I hear a voice. You know, we all hear stuff at the time. I heard a voice. The voice said, go that way. Now, I've been trained that when you hear the inner voice inside of you, follow the inner voice. So I listened to this voice. I walked towards 95th Street. I walked towards Junction Boulevard. Now, remember, I got to get on the bus. The first bus I see, I got to get on. I'm walking down Northern Boulevard, and there was this Chinese man, a Chinese lady, and a little Chinese girl in a van, a minivan. I think it was a white minivan. Yo, the little girl was literally dying in her mother's hands. The mother was holding the little girl, and the girl had saliva coming out, and she wasn't even conscious. She wasn't even breathing. She had saliva. She was foaming at the mouth. And I'm looking at these people like, okay, maybe you should turn the little girl over so that whatever's blocking her throat could come out. And I told the lady, I said, Miss, turn the baby over because her airway is obstructed. The father looked at me very humbly and very desperate. He said, can you help us? And I said, give the baby to me. So, yeah, I'm an emotional dude. So check it, right? They gave me their daughter, and I turned the little girl over in my arms, and I stuck my fingers in her throat. And when I stuck my finger in her throat, all I pulled out was mucus and blood and saliva out of this little girl who I don't know. And I'm going like this. I'm pulling it out like curdled milk. And the little girl starts coughing. She was bleeding through the nose and everything. I got this little girl's blood on me. So now I'm here right now. A crowd starts to gather. This is right on Northern Boulevard, 95th Street, and like right by Junction, by that liquor store on the corner. I tell this one man, I said, I need paper towels with water on it. And he went and got it. And I told this lady, I said, listen, can I go inside this air-conditioned store with the baby? They let me in there. Now check this to show you how I know God is real. The little girl starts coughing. As soon as we go inside this radio shop or whatever, they installed car radios, as soon as we go in there, the ambulance pulls up, the paramedics come, and they take over. And guess what happens just as the paramedics get there? The bus that I got to jump on shows up. Now let me show you something. I handed the child over to the paramedics, and before I could even look back and say goodbye, I had to jump on the bus, so I disappeared. So there's Chinese people out there right now thinking that a black angel came into their life and saved their daughter's life. To this day, they've never seen me, and I know the least they would have did was say thank you, because I would have well appreciated it if somebody would have saved my child's life. So to those Chinese people out there, I know your daughter's probably a beautiful young lady now, probably successful, but I'm that black angel that came into your life that day. And I want to thank the Almighty Mother, Father, Intur, for blessing me to be able to utilize me to save someone's life. So that's the story of how Sunman Patu listened to his inner voice and saved someone's life. And I feel divinely blessed. And I pray for all of my people right now who need help. One day, as I become a greater servant, I'll be able to help y'all too. Peace and love. Sunman Patu out.